What if you do? If you can travel anywhere on Earth within a week and possess personal arm advanced enough to deal with any potential threat on your journey with little risk of death and injury to your crew. In the beginning of 1900, the Western world already mastered ocean-faring and air travel with the invention of the combustion engine. Since humans are land animals with the advanced organizational skill, if a crew traveled from Europe on land into a highly populated area of a foreign tribe, they would risk triggering a hostile response from the local tribe. When the tribe suddenly met a group of strange-looking foreigners, even with modern guns, they are outnumbered or caught in the ambush. There is nothing to ensure their safety. However, with plane and the iron ship, the European power can keep a distance, maneuver, and take advantage of their saturating firepower. Probably after finishing the drawing of the world maps and collecting terrain and population data of the Earth's civilization with the combustion engine power plants, ocean vessels, and cars, the West realized how outnumbered but more advanced they are to other civilizations on Earth. By moving core leadership components behind natural barriers like mountains and oceans, the more advanced civilizations of the West can rely on their air powers and sea powers to deal with the horde of land-based East Asian and Indian civilization ambition. And after completing the colonization of North America and migrating VIP European lineage to the uncrossable land castle of North America by 1900, the Western civilization can start to switch from defensive plans to offensive plans by transforming the genetic makeup of Eurasia. Before World War I and World War II, most of the Earth's surfaces were still empty, with no major road networks or borders. By deporting and reshuffling tribes and kingdoms of people from the Caucasus to Central Asia, as well as from China and Korea to Vietnam, European colonial power can redraw the chessboard of Earth's surface to put enemy tribes into conflicts and friendly tribes behind major geographical anchors, like in the case of Kazakhstan and Japan. While it is very difficult to find the Great Walls of China from satellite images, we can easily spot the mountain range of western China near Chengdu and Xi'an. While Japan was the first country in Asia to modernize their military and society, probably because they were open-minded people who were willing to listen to strange ideas of Portuguese sailors and try out the strange modern gun of British Navy, or maybe because the Western colonial powers had picked Japan because of their resemblance to England, the engineering island of the West. By arming Japan and mechanizing Japan industry and militaries, Japan will serve as the prison guards of mainland China. Did Pearl Harbor ever happen for real? Or just a movie set in the case of the present Ukrainian war between Ukraine and Russia? After Pearl Harbor, the bloody death between Japanese soldiers and the Chinese men and women did result in famine and the victory of Chinese Red Army, supported by the once enemy of China, the Soviet Union. After China was fully submitted to Joseph Stalin and the Soviet Union, and Japan surrendered to the United States, all citizens of the most populous empire in the world, the Qing dynasty, had been boxed in from all three directions: north by Russia, west by Kazakhstan, and east by Japan and South Korea. The only way out is to go south, to Southeast Asia, by moving Chinese lineage south every 10 years via staged military campaigns and inserting new genetic lineage from Chengdu. The West can make the modern Chinese looking increasingly more like them, just like the Christian God mission of creating man after his own image. Hence, there's major military operation every 10 years since 1950, after the China Civil War concluded, with the first gen in 1968, the second gen in 1978, the third gen in 1988, the fourth gen in 1998, and the fifth gen in 2008, and the sixth gen in 2018. We will probably see major wars and pandemic again in 2028 to 2030.